Hi, my name is Daniel Jackson. I'm the founder and executive director of Awaken Ministries. And I want to share with you briefly my story and why I started Awaken Ministries. So about 14 years ago, I had this radical encounter with God that completely transformed my life. Up until that time, I struggled with drug addiction. I was in 7 different rehabilitation facilities. I struggled with different forms of mental illness, from manic depression to bipolar to schizoaffective disorder. I was hospitalized 13 different times, and the last time I was in the hospital, I had overdosed on 64 pills and attempted suicide. I also struggled with getting into trouble with the law. I was locked up 16 different times in the juvenile detention facility, as well as graduating to the adult system. And through a set of circumstances, I wound up going to this church service where they began to pray for me. And through that encounter, I was instantly delivered from all forms of mental illness, all forms of drug addiction and bondage. It's been over 14 years, and I've never needed medication since. I've never struggled with any relapse with drug addiction. God did a supernatural work in my heart, and it was really through that experience that brought me to a place to have a credible compassion for people that were struggling, because that was my story, and for people that others had given up and written off, because that was my story. And this is really the reason why I started Awaken Ministries, is because I believe that God is able to transform a life, and that with Him all things are possible, and that it's not just a nice idea that lives would be radically transformed through His love and through His power, but it is His will. And not just for lives to be transformed, but for whole cities to come under that redemptive work. So this is really why I started Awaken Ministries, is with this belief that it is His heart and it's His will for His kingdom to come and for His will to be done on earth as it is in heaven.